think of the documentary? What is your view?
I think it was a very clear description of the issues that this beautiful place faces. Um, it just showed it very well, and it broke up all the conflicts into very clear and communicable ways. I think all of us in the audience sort of sat there and kind of wondered, what's the next step? How do we start? How do you contend with something, on that scale? And so I think it just raised a lot of questions. I think I think in everybody's conscience. I think it really, and that's what I think a great film does. It makes people think about what they do with their actions and their perspective on little deeper issues like this.
What's your output on Cockaville? How do you feel about that, may I ask?
I am sort of a dimwit when it comes to political bills and things. I felt what I did learn from this film about the Akaka bill was ultimately truthful in what they were trying to say and how they took it apart and described the problems with it. And I think that made me feel that it wasn't a great idea.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Do you have any more things that you might have to offer? Or do you see a future of Hawaii with maybe getting some of its power back? Do you see that in your lifetime?
In my lifetime, unless we have a major oil crisis, which would help. That or some kind of divine intervention of some sort, that would probably help the issues. I think maybe we can pray for an oil crisis of some kind and get us back to our sovereign efforts.
It looks kind of bleak on your side as far as being outnumbered.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I
Mahalo.
appreciate it. And I'm sorry, your name?
Jason Lee.
Jason.
Yeah.
Mahalo, thank you so
Yep.
much.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't have too much to say. Just that I think it's important that everybody gets a chance to see that. Especially here in Hawaii, this is the part they talked about, Kaleko, and talk about the whole process of the mind still being enslaved. I think that's a very important thing for everybody to see. But just the video in general, this is one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. So yeah.
It was really powerful. Like you could feel, like there's a feeling in the whole audience that was just, it's hard to express. But yeah, once like those first words came up on the screen, you could feel like the hair standing up on the back of your neck. It was really saying something that not just people in Hawaii, but people in U.S. mainland need to hear as well. The message is important for everybody.
What were your thoughts on the movie?
Huh?
It was great. It was great.
It was good.
Everybody needs to know it. The movie needs to get out into the public more.
And it's real and it's live.
It's real. It's live. It's what's happening. It's the issues.
It's not like they have to rewrite one article to make their movie. It's right off the hot press. What can I say?
Thank you.
And then you don't have to really worry about it.
Yeah, well, we hope to do that.
Yeah.
The truth about slavery.
What did you think about the movie?
Oh, I thought it was awesome. It was an excellent film. I really loved the way that it let Hawaiians tell their own story, and it just really came through beautifully.
So you think everything spoke the truth?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And the thing is, you put it all together, and it gives you a much broader picture. And so the truth isn't just single items; it's a whole picture.
And your name is?
Leon Siu.
Wow, mahalo. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
aloha.
And how about you, sir? Have your Noho on the movie?
Aloha. My name is Puhi Pau. I thought the movie was excellent, and Okeala for a while, and we do similar kind of work. I've been doing this since 1980, you know, in the
Yeah,
80s.
that's what she was saying, that you inspired her.
And our work, you know, our work is for independence. You know, when we started out, you know, the word sovereignty, right? People was mispronouncing the word. They never heard that kind of word, so they were saying sovereign tree, like well, some kind of a tree, right? So, hey, what kind of tree is that? Sovereign tree. It's sovereignty. So finally, we start learning how to pronounce the word sovereignty, and now, you know, we're starting to learn how to live it, right? And that's where we want to be, living our freedom, you know, with the presence of our kupuna in us, and with them around us. All our spiritual kokua from them guys, we got them. You know, the information that we learned early on back in the 80s, we found out we never know, you know, we wasn't taught. I'm a graduate of the Kamehameha schools. What they taught us guys, how to be one strong arm, right? The strong arm for the multinationals. And that's all that kind of military is, a strong arm for the multinationals. You know, and the multinationals, these are guys who go around and rip off everybody else, right? They rip us off of our resources from all the countries in the world that America goes through. They rip off the people so that they can live cheaply, you know, but that is all over now. And I think we're here at the right time, you know, our moment really has arrived. So I say Imur and give him the gas.
Hey, Mahalo, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Again, your name is?
My name again is Puhi Pau, and I love everybody.
Is there any way that you can be contacted?
Yes, please check www.namaka.com, and you will find 92 programs that we have packaged, you know, throughout the years that we distribute not only to the children here in Hawaii, but primarily everybody in the world now can purchase our material. And please do check us out, namaka.com.
Mahalo.
Right,
Thank you.
mahalo to you all. And thank you for your work.
Kia ora, Cliff Curtis from Aotearoa.
And what was your interest in this film? Did it kind of strike kind of close to home what's happening over there?
It's really deep, you know, a very deep story, and it's kind of one of those things where it's terrible story, really. But I'm really happy, I'm really pleased to see that it's been made and that I had the opportunities to see it. And I just want to see now what I can do to help get it seen by more people. Take it home to my people back home in Aotearoa. And I think there's common stories all the way through Polynesia, for all of us. So, you know, even little places like Guam, Marshall Islands, they're all military territories for the US. Really, what I thought was really beautiful about it was it's very complicated. Situation, but the reality is really simple. You know, Hawaii, it's still Hawaii, and I think that the Hawaiians have to remember that. And I think Americans, the rest of the world really, they've got to remember that this is actually Hawaii. The beautiful thing is that Hawaii still holds its name. In New Zealand, if we say Aotearoa, it's kind of like, oh, what are you trying to say? But, you know, you've still got the name, it's Hawaii, you know? And I think just have to stay strong, keep working through everything, and just remind everybody that this is Hawaii.